Hello, my name is Anton, and today I want to tell you about the most popular tool in web development, React, specifically React Component. So, what is a React Component? A React component is a reusable piece of code that defines the appearance and behavior of part of the user interface. There are two main type of defining component. First is a functional component that looks like a simple variable that assigns arrow function that return our element. Um, Functional component are simple function, as you can see, that take input data props and return our element. Uh, Second is class-based components. This component is defined using US6 syntax and have the ability to use state and life cycles methods. If we imagine our application as a house, our components are bricks for this house. These bricks can be simple input field or some button or some else element, or it can be more larger structure like this form that have inside some input fields, buttons, etc. When we talk about component, we should know what is props and state. So properties called props, it's data that are passed to the component from the outside, that is read-only, used to pass information from parent components to child components, and are passed to the component as an attribute in JSX files. State is internal data of the component that can change during the component's life cycle. Changing the state triggers a re-render of the component, allowing the user interface to be updated when data is changed. So, what is a component lifecycle? The component lifecycle in React refers to the series of events that occur during the lifespan of components, such as initialization, update, and remove. Now we can see most commonly used methods of a lifecycle. First is component did mount. This method called immediately after the component is mounted, or in other words, when the component is added to a DOM. This method is often used to perform actions that require access to the DOM or data initialization. Second method is component did update, called after the component is updated, or in other words, when the state or props change. This method allows reacting to data changes and updates the component state if necessary. And third method is component will unmount. This method called before component will be removed from the DOM. This method allows performing necessary cleanup actions or unsubscribing for some events before the component will be destroyed. So, understanding when lifecycle methods are called and how to use them allow us for effectively managing the behavior of components in various situations. So, how we can use our component effectively? First of all, build flexible components, reuse it. It means that by creating a specific component for a specific task, you can reduce code duplication. Separate components by functionality or by individual parts of the user interface. It makes your code maintains and understanding easier, and avoid state changes directly. That means that direct changes can lead to unexpected component behavior. So you should use a special method to change state of component. So in uh, in our lection, what we have learned. First of all, now we know that component is the primary building block of our application. Now we know that there are two main types of defining components, such as class-based or functional components. We know that props it's data that coming outside, while state is data inside our components. We have looked at the component life circle. We know how effectively use our component, and now we can take some profits from it. So that's all I wanted to tell you about React component. Thank you for your attention.